retired under
All right, Sambhav,
supervision
stay
of
on
a
with me.
retired
I'll
judge.
come back to you now. Breaking news coming in, viewers. The Supreme Court has stayed trial proceedings against former Karnataka CM B.S. Yediyurappa in a POSCO sexual assault case. The stay was granted by a bench of CJI Surya and Justice Joymalya while hearing Yediyurappa's SLP. The petition challenges the Karnataka High Court's November 13 order refusing to quash the case. The Supreme Court issued notice to the state CID and the complainant to examine whether the matter should be sent back to the High Court for fresh consideration. Senior advocates Siddharth Luthra and Siddharth Dave argued that the High Court failed to consider merits despite earlier liberty granted to raise objections. Luthra submitted that Yediyurappa, aged 88, and a four-time CM is allegedly facing political vendetta. Sambhav, over to you on this one. What more can you tell us?
Well, this is a POXO case, Prevention of Children Against Sexual Assault case, registered against former Karnataka Chief Minister V.S. Yediyurappa here. And the important thing here is that he was summoned by a local court in Karnataka, and also the summons was for today, and now in a relief from the Supreme Court, where the Supreme Court has stayed the trial court's proceeding today. The bench led by the Chief Justice of India has stayed a trial court proceeding which has summoned Y.S. Yediyurappa and others in this particular case, sexual assault case. Now, this case pertains to an allegation of sexual assault of a 17-year-old girl, and in a place where B.S. Yediyurappa and three more were accused of sexually assaulting this 17-year-old minor girl. That's why POXO charges were leveled. On this, they earlier reached B.S. Yediyurappa earlier approached the High Court, where Karnataka High Court refused to quash the FIR. Later on, they approached the Supreme Court, and now in a breather, in a relief in this POXO case, Supreme Court has stayed the trial court's proceedings. The arguments made are important, where senior advocate Siddharth Luthra has argued in the Supreme Court today that it is about the liberty of a person, and he is a four-time Chief Minister of the state, and he is 88, and he's allegedly facing a political vendetta, is what is said, submitted before the top court bench led by the Chief Justice of India, Justice Surya. And here the Supreme Court has given a relief to B.S. Yediyurappa in the POXO assault case. Now it is now trial court proceedings are in a way halted, in a way stayed, and B.S. Yediyurappa no need to appear before the trial court now, because the Supreme Court has stayed the trial court proceeding. Also, a formal order will be sent to the respective courts and other related people. And obviously, it's a relief from the Supreme Court to B.S. Yediyurappa in this sexual assault case.
Thanks, Sambhav, for joining me with those details. Now, a major controversy